Please refer to the video description below to access the reflection questions and leadership considerations related to this microlearning. Welcome. In this video from the Compassion Resilience series, we'll explore the concept of compassion fatigue for schools. A career in education goes beyond the classroom. Through dedication and collaboration, educators support learners in overcoming challenges, developing critical skills, and reaching their full potential. The power to return to a position of empathy, strength, and hope after the daily witnessing of the challenges students, families, and colleagues face in our community and the realities of the workplace. To be optimistic in an imperfect world. Because the work we do can be challenging, we recognize the importance of discovering and using strategies that will help us prevent and intervene when we are faced with compassion fatigue. Let's get started. Compassion fatigue is a normal experience and can be summed up as the feelings of depression, sadness, exhaustion, anxiety, and irritation that may be experienced by people who are helpers in their work and/or personal life. Compassion fatigue can be influenced and experienced not only on an individual level, but also on a team and system level. Not everyone will experience all stages, nor does the cycle follow a prescribed order. The cycle includes zealot, irritability, withdrawal, zombie, and renewal versus unwell. Let's explore the stages and symptoms to look for early on to be able to minimize the impact of compassion fatigue and create, or return to, a path of resilience. Zealot. We are committed, involved, and available. We problem solve and are ready to make a difference. We willingly put in extra hours, and our enthusiasm overflows. We volunteer and go the extra mile, often without prompting. This can lead to compassion fatigue because our work is more like a marathon than a sprint. If we try to run a marathon at the speed of a sprint, we will not be able to maintain it. Irritability. We begin to see the imperfect nature of the systems and people around us and distance ourselves from our students and families, co-workers, and friends. Strained relationships, distraction, and mistakes can be the result of feeling anger, cynicism, diminished creativity, and sadness. Withdrawal. We are unable to embrace the complexity of problems, and we lose our ability to see those we serve as individuals. Instead, they become irritants. Complaints may be made about our work, and we might have problems in our personal life. We may experience chronic exhaustion, physical illness, difficulty empathizing, feeling numb to other people's pain, and absenteeism. Zombie. If we have not discovered ways to moderate our energy for the long view, how to accept imperfections in people and systems while working for improvements, and ways to focus through complexity, we may move into the zombie stage of compassion fatigue. In the zombie stage, we may experience a sense that we can't ever do enough, sleeplessness, and a sense of persecution. We may also have an inflated sense of importance related to our work, thinking we are the only one who can accomplish a task or make a connection with someone we serve, even though we have a community around us to help. Being in the zombie stage often results in us having blinders up, preventing us from seeing the support and creative options around us. Renewal versus unwell. At any point in this cycle, we have the option to either continue deeper into compassion fatigue to a place of illness, fatigue, and overwhelm, or to take a turn towards renewal, a place of resiliency, hardiness, and transformation. When this cycle is experienced at a team or system level, it negatively contributes to an individual's feelings of compassion fatigue. Staying in a place of compassion resilience can be very difficult when surrounded by others who are stuck in a place of compassion fatigue. We can use this information to motivate ourselves to care for our well-being, not just for the sake of ourselves, but for the sake of our team, system, and those we serve. Remember, experiencing compassion fatigue is a normal experience to doing tough work in a complex world. There is no need to sit in a place of blame or shame when reflecting on where you are or have been in the cycle of compassion fatigue. The goal is to have an awareness of these stages to help you identify when you are experiencing compassion fatigue and implement strategies to prevent or get out of the cycle. Think of a time you experienced one of these stages. What did you do to care for yourself while in that stage? What support could you have used from a colleague when in that stage? Let's pause to reflect. Thank you for watching the Compassion Fatigue segment in a Compassion Resilience series.